Hey guys, welcome. Biscuit Boo's taking up all the room over here. Oh, he's having a nap. Okay, here with a quick message. Gonna make it as quick as possible because next time we meet, there's gonna be a lot of things happening for this blue moon. A lot of messages, and then we're going to be going somewhere next. All right, stay tuned. Now, this is the message. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Now, this is very important. There's a message within here. Remember the last time we met, we were talking about the crab. And this is connected to La Luna herself and the great nurturing energy. And remembering that we're having a renovation for our soul. We have to expand. Our soul's grown this big, that big within. We have to renovate. And equaling vector equilibrium from within to without. We're going through an expansion right now. And we must understand this is going to be a big transformation. And this is what's being offered thanks to Scorpion season. Okay? And there's going to be double helix activations. We're connecting to the energy of the unknown. And that is connected to the egg of life. Egg of life. Key to our blueprint, I choose to leave a positive imprint in my lifetime. This card is here today as a reminder that each of us is here with a purpose. It is a prompt to look at who you are and how far you've come. It is also asking you to occasionally check in to make sure you're on the right track. Our aim is to be at our best, and the best we can be to leave our imprint, which will ultimately be a part of the universal blueprint of creation. And guys, this isn't all to get all like stressed out and let our mind run into muck. Oh my goodness, everything I did all this and I did. No. Listen, we're forever perfectly unfolding within the moment. We're not going to get all up in that kind of energy and that kind of charge. We are just understanding now what our energies, our patterns are left here for the collective to feed off of. They leave an impact. They're creating an impact, and it's also creating an impact for us. We need to see this first and foremost. Now, our aim is to be the best we can be to leave our blueprint, which will ultimately be a part of the universal blueprint of creation. Now, this is really big because look at that. We're untwisting things, right? Starseed's twin flames. Everyone joining me here, look, if you're resonating with these messages, look, we came here to help with the universal blueprint of creation. So that's our connection to what we came here to do with the collective, what we discussed, mission work. Now, the sacred geometry of this card. The egg of life is the second stage of Genesis, or second rotation in creation. This is another full rotation of cells in exact replica of itself. In 2 dimensions, there are 13 cells. In 3 dimensions, there are 8 cells. This rotation holds some very significant information for a number of reasons. Within this shape, not only is the cube created, but also 2 tetrahedrons, one facing up, the other down. It forms the 2-dimensional Star of David, or in 3 dimensions, the Merkaba. And there it is, everybody. We know we need the Merkaba because we need it to connect to the tricontrahedron because we need this. This is all about feeling that euphoric connection with the all and creating there. And this helps us heal with our sacral chakra and our solar plexus. This amps up that kind of healing. It lifts us straight off our root. But we don't want to, we have to come back and create here in the 3D. And sometimes that can be rough. We're in the 5D beyond. We're getting lost there. We're going to come back and we have to create it here. And we're just trying to create and creating to destroy. We need strength to do that as well. Now, these 8 cells are only cells within our body to... Let's get that straight. They are the only cells within our body to stay with us, unchanged from conception to death. And there's our connection to Scorpio. This shape holds the key to our own creation, from eye color to the shape of our face, and so on. It sits deep within our perineum and is a representation of the 13 chakra system, as well as the harmonic scale in music, which contains both the white and the black notes. And guys, remember, we're creating harmony. This is the great healing symphony of humanity's evolution and Mother Earth's healing song, and it's connected to our healing song, our authentic tune. Practical application. Take a look within your heart and soul. Within this sacred universal pattern, we have the choices to hold and create the patterns in which we want our lives to follow. Choices we make within our lifetime create the pattern we follow. This is our blueprint. Use this time to learn, teach, and grow. And it's connected to number 9. We're in the energy of what we're creating. And petrified wood. That's our connection to the earth. I love petrified wood. It's gorgeous. Lots of beautiful petrified wood here. When you know you're feeling anxious or stressed out, you just play with some petrified wood and you're healed, baby. All right, let's see where we're going. Let's see what's going up. And right now it's beating because it's healing from our lack of. It's healing from everything we just can't figure out, but we want to figure out. We want to figure out how to get to the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, through the earth. We need to have an ending. And this is where we're just forced. We're forced with either creating patterning of old self or new self. But it's connected to life. We're being forced to choose life through an ending. That's what's happening. And through this, it's like we are connecting to the tricontrahedron. Because we've been hit with it. We're forced. And it's like if we stay stuck in this place, we're going to get sick for sure. So the key is to have a transformation with death here. And there is literally a key. And it's connected to our blueprint, the egg of life. And there is a message here. And this message is connected to beyond the mind, the heart beats. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. In the chaos of modern life and the constant fluctuations of our minds, it can be difficult to remember that a sublime sanctuary lies within. Yet, it is always there. Beneath the ceaseless activity, there is an endless, vast spaciousness that restores and connects us to something greater. Something that exists outside of time. Some may call it eternity. And there it is, the connection we've always been searching for and longing for without has always been within. Within that sanctuary, sacred sound is felt rather than heard. And that's connected to the unspoken languages. The sacred sound is actually the reverberating heartbeat of the entire universe. Your own heartbeat's rhythm sound within the greater universal heartbeat. The totality of life. All of your being can be felt as one through listening to and feeling for the sacred sound of the heart beating within you. It is through this heartbeat that we experience a love that is more than preference or attachment. This is the love that inspires, energizes, and moves us to create, even beyond what we once thought was possible. And there it is. This oracle has a message for you. There is the way of the mind, which can make mountains out of molehills, even when it thinks it is turning mountains into molehills. Like that. Then there is the way of the heart. It is subterranean and moves subtly beneath possible obstacles, intelligently shifting with exquisite sensitivity, sensing the way forward through dangerous pathways and responding to what is before it, even before it occurs in the physical world. However, with the heart's intelligence, we cannot see and know in the same way that we do when we allow the mind to direct us. There it is. Left brain, right brain connection. Heart and mind. We have to be open to another way if we want to benefit from the innate intelligence of the heart. The mind sees plans and strategies. The heart feels, responds, senses, and it uses intuition, right? When we walk the path of the heart, we must feel and respond rather than plan our way. It is a different way to live and create. It is closer to the earth and to the source of life itself. It is not for those who are lacking in courage and trust. But you're not one of those, are you? You are being asked to trust your heart and to drop into it. The mind is important, but it cannot supplement the heart. The role of the mind is to serve the truths of the heart. This is to create the spacious chamber of receptiveness into which the sacred rhythm of your heartbeat can resound. And this is everything. This is everything we've set forth to do. Ooh, baby. Now, this oracle comes to you with guidance. Deep within, you know what to do and you know what is true. It matters not whether the mind and its plan seems to agree with your inner sense. Your willingness to trust your heart and to rebel against your fear will serve you well. Let your heart lead you. Be sure of your faith and trust in what you feel. Now we've untwisted it. Look at that. We untwisted it. Your head and heart have been in conflict at times over the course of your life. This has brought you struggle and sometimes deep suffering. However, this oracle brings to you today the message that a truce will soon be declared, and at the appropriate outcome of the mind waving the white flag of surrender. It's going to go down. This is how it's going up. And if you're not already, you'll be feeling where your heart is leading you. We need our heart to lead us to where we're going. That's connected to the Two of Cups. That's connected to this love from within to without. You know, we're creating this love from within to without. And this is our soul expanding now, that spacious room that we're creating. And now you're going to feel that your mind is learning to follow the guidance of your heart rather than trying to be out front. Seeing and sorting everything out in advance. In order to be safe, what a relief to let go of this old way. There it is, because we're creating a new. There will be a period of adjustment as you get used to living without so much foresight, but with more insight, wisdom, and energy in the present moment to create, because we're amping up the building of New Earth. Now, this is also saying we might not be able to strategize as we must, like as we did before, but that's because this means there's a healthy shift from the head to the heart. Key piece of information right there. And this is going to allow us to actually be more powerful because the heart beats in harmony with the heart of all existence. Your affairs are in accord with love, and no matter what may appear to be at times, all is unfolding to that greater love, you included. Now, we can also do a healing process. We can lie on our back with our hands on our heart, and we can say aloud, I love you. I trust you. You are beautiful. You are wise. You beat in harmony with the greater plan of love. You are my guiding light. And allow this to really sink and drop into our heart, and allow this connection and healing process to allow us to expand, visualize. Now it's connected to the alien, and the alien has something to do with the key to our blueprint, communication, our flame, and connection between the masculine and the feminine. An actual written communication. And it has to do with the next part of the message. The Queen of Wands is here to help us heal from the devil energies. She understands something. She gets something. She's mastered time. And it's the surrender to divine timing. Guys, and I swear I could feel like I could be working on my time in here for forever, and there's always going to be some background noise because life is happening. This is unfolding. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic, and we know that that's what we're doing right now. La Luna is working with us, and you know what? She's been MIA, but I was hanging with Venus earlier. Now, this is connected to Scorpio season, the Two of Cups, and something is happening right now with the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is connecting to the Queen of Pentacles. But through the High Priestess and the work that we are doing within the Six of Cups, and we're both working very hard not to get high on nostalgia lane, not to get high off the past, and to create within the moment. And this has something to do with creating with the water energies while we're on our spiritual quest. And remember, we're journeying by moonlight. So they showed me this, the vice versa tarot, and they said put it this way because there's the connection. Right now, many of us are in separation. We're journeying. Our connection is we're being connected through the moonlight and our journey, and we must believe in magic. That's what I'm being shown, and we're being offered medicine, and we're just going to go straight to what that is. We're being offered medicine right now to heal from the past and to help us carry this water. What is it? And you know what? To not continue to create patterning of the past. It's this. Stag. And this has to do with our leadership. Dear unconditional love. Just as unconditional love is complex, so too is Dear's gifts. In some creation myths, she is said to sacrifice her life so the world may come to life. Now look at that, the feminine representation. The antlers are strong symbols of strength, power, and protection. Because they are shed and regrown every year, they also represent the cycles of life with a season for everything. We're connecting to the cosmic cross of transformation. We're understanding how the seasons are going to shift. Our patterning is going to shift with the seasons. Deer also symbolizes gentleness, both emotional and the idea of walking gently upon the earth with other creatures. And we found out that what we are growing here is connected to a gentle nurturing, a gentle kindness. That's in order to get that rose to grow. That's what we need to do. Now, this is here to remind us of the long pilgrimage that is life. Our long journey toward the full expression of love. And that's what we're working towards here. We're working towards that. Oh, I forgot to share a message. They shared a message. The Hierophant and our connection to the blue moon. We have the keys here to the dark, to the light, to the sun and the moon is going to help us to see through our illusion. We're going to see through an illusion. It's going to help us to manifest. And guys, whatever we're seeing is going to literally knock us right off our rocker, knock us right off our horse, knock us right off. Like literally. So we need to be prepared for this. Okay? Direct message. Direct message from spirit. And it has to do with what is happening when we are journeying by moonlight, whatever is being activated with this blue moon. This once in a blue flippin' rare moon. Like, I mean rare, guys. That's why so much is going to be happening. This channel is going to be very active, so please join us. Okay, we're going to let that charge for a minute, and we're going to start here because we're going to see what is being shifted. And this has to do with the water energies within the Six of Cups purification. Of course, the sword, the positive and negative charge, all within one. So we're just gonna see what we need to see right here. What is it connected to? Yep. What is it connected to? The cup. We're going to see the dark of it. We're going to see the light of it. We're going to see everything we need to see so we can set ourselves free. And it has to do with what we see within. How do we want to act within? How do we want to create within? The Hermit is here. This is sacral chakra, solar plexus healing all in one. We're going to make the most of our moves. We're going to understand what we need to understand. It's time. And within the Magician, she's understanding that in order to manifest, the feminine is seeking, but the masculine's acting. And it's connected to the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles shift. That's like blip, just threw me right off, guys. And we know the masculine's been working on the Four of Pentacles shift through the heart chakra, and this is the reconnection to nature, reconnected to what's natural, reconnected to what's happening as their journey, even just this journey. This whole entire journey, this whole entire encompassing of universal love, what we came here to create, what we came here to do, everything we just talked about. We came here to restore life through the key to our blueprint while we're journeying by the moonlight with La Luna. And that's how we were activated on the path of the moon. We're picking healing, and there it is. We're gonna pick healing. That's what we've been shown. And it's to see that it's to understand we're connected from within to without. That's the great illusion, and we just need to get back to working through self on our patterning. And this has to do with the water. We're understanding we're working with the water because it's Scorpio season, and it's the purification. We're going from sadness to joy because we're healing from lust. We're healing from our sexual desires. We're allowing sensual play. We've added a positive to the negative, and it's confirmed. There's the King of Wands. The King of Wands, the King of Earth. We're having a third eye activation here because it's because we've done sacral chakra, solar plexus healing, everything we just discussed. And there's a connection to the Princess of Coins, the feminine, and then the balancing of our karmic scales, the Six of Coins. We're going to have a third eye activation here, and we're going to see what it's connected to, because it's connected to something. Something good is about to happen, so we might as well use the good tarot. What is this connected to? What's being activated here? Okay. Well, of course, we're having an ending. But look at how that one looks. And of course, it's connected to the devil. To the cup. Now the devil is here 3 times. To temptation. We're not going to be tempted to have that cup because it's all about purification. It's all about the 6 of water. And that's connected to the message from the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is working with the Hermit within. Wow. Something else we have to unlock. Something is being unlocked. Something is being unveiled, revealed. And this has to do with our purification and our resurrection, a rebirth. We will rise. We're going to have an unveiling of what is happening here, from old self to new self, from old earth to new earth, from old patterning to new patterning. And what we're being shown right now is, Hermit, time out. Sometimes it's necessary to take a time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clearer perspective on everything in my life. And this is like we have to slow down, we have to stop, we have to analyze how we're going to heal from our lack of, from old earth, for where we haven't felt supported. We need to do some soul expansion work and maybe, yes, some soul searching in order to understand why we're going to expand from within to without in order to get to where we're going. There needs to be some sort of connection made there. And it's going to offer us healing. And we're literally going to feel like we're unlocking a piece of ourself that we were always searching for. And it's connected to our authentic tune in our heart, our divine blueprint of self. And that's to fill the well, to fill the cup with the Ace of Water. And of course, who's doing that? The feminine, the Empress, the water. So now we have everything we need. We're shifting with the water energies from the old to the new. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And what are we healing from? Feeling unsupported by the earth, unnurtured by the earth. Well, we had to reconnect through the earth. And we had a tower moment. But it was to inspire us to journey by moonlight. La Luna's inspiring to do this with us. And of course, to heal from our heartache. And that is thanks to the cups. The King of Water. The King of Water working with the Empress in order to help us to heal from our heartbreak. Beautiful. Okay, guys, so there's a deep connection here. They showed me a vision today after I realized that the divine is connected to my counterpart. The love I felt for my counterpart was always the love I feel for the divine. There's always been a connection there. And I thought that when I lost my counterpart, I lost the love of my life. And what I didn't see was that I never lost the love of the divine, that the love of the divine has always been there within me, and that's the connection. That's the gift. It's understanding the true gift of this expansion, of this connection, of why we're here and why we're healing from temptation, why we're filling this cup. And there's a reason why we're filling this cup. And there's a reason why we're creating with the patterning that we are creating with. This is not just for any reason, because this is the patterning of us. This is the patterning of our blueprint. This is the patterning of ourself, and this is the mark that we're leaving. And what kind of pattern do you want to leave here? You matter. What you came here to do matters. And remember, this is connecting from within to without. And we don't need to drink from that cup the devil's offering us. We just need to go within and find this connection. We just need to find this box and open it within and do whatever we need to do to get to where this box is hidden within us and open it. And honor that it's going to be in divine timing. Honor it's going to be in divine timing. Okay? Direct message here from La Luna and the Sun. Alrighty, let's see who we're working with here. Who's joining us and helping us with this expansion? Well, the energy of Gemini themselves, the lovers, communication. We know we're in a time of communication, connection. Who are we connecting with? So Aquarius, the information of the golden ages, is connected right now to Pluto, the planet of transformation. Our connection to Scorpio and the Lord of the underworld himself. Look at this. Is working with La Luna. This makes complete sense why La Luna's been MIA. And Neptune, to help us to see through our illusions, to break free, to emerge. And what we're doing is we're working with the masculine, Mars, in our force in order to temper that energy and to face what we need to face activate, find strength to destroy, to create, and create to destroy. And it's the connection to Jupiter, the planet of luck, the planet of expansion, the connection to our divine inheritance. And it's working with Venus. And Lady Venus is working with the sun to help us to expand. And this has to do with whatever's going to hit us right off. Hit us right off our horse. And Mercury has a big play in this right now. Mercury retrograde, the planet of communication. It's like there's nowhere for us to hide. This is the connection to the Ten of Swords. We're having this ending whether we like it or not. And it's like another layer is being peeled off, and we're expanding from within to without. The masculine is emerging here. That's exactly what is happening. The masculine is emerging, and this is healing with the water energies. This is beautiful. This is spectacular, and this is what we're doing. Remember, this has to do with the purification and moving with the water energies from old earth to new earth. And now look, the masculine is doing it by seeing through their illusions and healing from force, healing from aggression, with the connection to Pisces, the All, and Neptune. Wow. And this is going to activate this. Balance, restored, activated with the light of the golden ages and the ancient wisdom of the sun. And Leo is going to come back on in to help us to repair this connection. After this, with life force energies. Okay, we will repair. We will repair connection. We will repair communication. And that is, they're telling me right now, a connection to the blue moon. As well as the blue moon is connected to Venus, Jupiter, the planet of our luck and our expansion. Oh, wow. And our great unveiling. And this has to do with communication, the communication at the blue moon, with the blue moon reading. And it's connected to communication. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is this? No. We're getting a reshuffle right away. What is this communication connected to? Wood duck. Enrich your life by keeping every option open. There has something to do with the fact that he's being opened here. It's like we're allowing all the possibilities. From our last message, we were discussing how we're just manifesting from pure intentions of the heart. We were talking about how we're not just having like set intentions of what it looks like I must be with Matthew McConaughey, or I'll die. I'll never be happy. It's like I want to feel all these things through self. I want to experience all three things through self, and then allow it to be delivered to you through the purest, most honest, most innocent intent. And there's a connection there. Look at those two birds. It's a natural connection. That is a male and female. Look at the coloring on them. Short-eared owl. Inner peace and a sense of wonder are regained by immersing yourself in nature. And that's where we're going to find healing from being opened up. We're being opened up. We're being forced to open up. That's the message. That's why I'm here. And what does it have to do with one more message? And then we're going to see where we actively are on the path and say goodbye. Until we meet again. Macaw, think laterally to solve a problem. And if we must meditate on that, we must meditate on that. But that's a raising a vibration. Bird of paradise, display yourself to advantage. This is no time for false modesty. And look at this bird uses its uniqueness to attract its mate. And that is natural. And that has something to do with our unfoldment. And why we're having this expansion, because our soul is expanding from within to without. So we had to expand. Where are we actively on the path? We're actively connecting through the earth. Through the page. And the Page of Pentacles means that the inner child is present. And this is about growth, and this is about connection to the earth. Look, look at the feminine's on the ground, but the masculine's here to help to raise vibration. Think laterally, and this is happening from within to without. And the Knight of Cups is here to offer love. But look, it's the feminine has the cup. And this is the cup that we've been working on filling with the Empress. And it's restoring balance. Right here. Everything we set out to achieve. Through the earth. But it's from old patterning to new. Do you see the difference? And look, this is not balanced. Then there is all these hands reaching out to restore balance. And it's just like remembering, it's like, how do those scales actually equal out? It's like, it's not just like a blip here and a blip here. If this scale is really down low, there's going to be more force needed to get it balanced. There's going to be more added here to get it balanced. There's going to be more of a payout. And it's just like, look at how much is given out. It's given back. There's a connection there. Okay? Love, light, and healing energy is sent your way to create with today, guys. I look forward to seeing you again for Halloween. Okay, the best time of year. This is a sacred time of year, a magical time of year, a lit for Halloween here. This is the Halloween decorations back here. This is like rest in peace, rest in pieces, heart. And you know, that's the connection to all the loved ones that we've lost. We heal with death. You understand that a lot of the times it is to be honored. We have a birth story and we have a death story. We heal through it. My little boo made a little monster over here, and we have some beautiful, the blue moon and some other stuff over here, and it's just been great, just been working away, creating from the 5D to the 3D and the 3D to the 5D and beyond. Guys, I look so forward to seeing you there, okay? Take care. I'm sending you a lot of love, okay? I'm sending you a lot of love. I know this isn't easy, okay? Take care. But we shall rise. The macaw is here to tell us. We're thinking about a raise in vibration. And not all the time does that mean we're just going straight up. We're always healing in a spiral. Jupiter knows this. That's why his hair looks like this. Okay, guys? Take care.